What's up, everybody? Kefgear, and we're back with another episode of Save the Sorcerer. We have to save the Sorcerer, and we're showing off Charge Bolts Season 5. It's the Season 5 theme. Blizzard devs, everyone else, you need to hear it. You need to hear us say Save the Sorcerer, because that's what we want to do. And we're going to show off this build in a 101 pit, and we're going to be like, my gosh, the source does need some saving. That's what we need them to hear from us, because Charge Bolts is a really cool build, right? But it shouldn't be just not viable, right? It's really hard to play this build because it just doesn't do damage. 2 mil right there. You're seeing 2 mil. Tier 100 pit. It needs a big buff, and we're going to talk about how we can buff this build and how we can make this better, and hopefully someone sees this, so hopefully someone listens, because we shouldn't just have one good build this season. It is fun to test multiple builds out, and I'm not saying they should all be amazing, no, but they should all be viable. So we should be able to do a 101 pit with ease on any build. It really should be. So it starts pumping a little bit, you know what I mean? It starts pumping a little bit, but it's just not there yet. And we got a couple ways to make this build better, and we're going to talk about those things. I love the piercing. Piercing is absolutely insane. That is such a cool thing to have. That's why I like the ice shard so much. That's why I like this build, right? We got the piercing. Like, you could just start casting and casting. I'm not casting fast enough right now, but the problem is this right here, Charge Bolts. I have it on the screen. So Charge Bolts has a chance to pierce. That's the aspect. But now we're doing 40% less damage. That 100% should not be there. That needs to be taken off, because you're using an aspect spot to lose damage but gain pierce, and the benefit isn't always there. So it's definitely not there for bosses. So that cripples you. Using this aspect makes it good to do this kind of stuff, clear these mobs, but it just cripples you for bosses. Why would we do that? So first thing, take the Charge Bolts 40% damage reduction off, because it already doesn't do enough damage. So the next thing, we'll recap all this at the end. The next thing is, I like the lucky hit chance. Lucky hit chance is actually pretty good. So I think we're at a 30% lucky hit chance with Charge Bolts, which is fine. I don't know why I do that. I do that all the time. I hit those things and I run into them. That is the goofiest thing ever, but whatever, it happens. So, you know, look at that. If it had a little bit more damage, and that's my next point. So we got a raise from 30 to 38% damage increase on the last upgrade to Charge Bolts. Well, we need to up it another 12%. It has to go up 12%. That's the number. 12%, fix that aspect, and Charge Bolts will be a lot better, because I know they're not going to do the third thing. So right now I'm using a staff, right? I'm using the Staff of Lamescent because it attracts the Charge Bolts to the targets. It makes it way better to play Charge Bolts using that. But what they need to do is they need to actually give us a two-handed slot. And we've talked about this a lot. A two-handed slot right here, so I could put the staff in there and then have 2 aspects. Then you don't have to nerf the other aspect, because I could get 2 more damage aspects on top of that. But I think you would still need to buff Charge Bolts again, because it does not do enough work. I'm telling you guys, I said it in the Ice Shards video I made. If you haven't checked out that video, check it out. The Ice Shard video build's kind of cool. But I said it, give me an 8-hour shift at Blizzard. Give me the ability to test every build in a 101 pit, and I'll tell you what it needs. And then you could do another couple cool aspects for Charge Bolts too. You can make it where Charge Bolts, actually more bolts come out. That would be a cool aspect you could add to the Charge Bolts build, or make it on a unique. So use the tempering aspect, take off, I don't know, take off lucky hit chance to primary resources, and put chance to get double cast of, just like that new staff, or the pants did, the new enlightening pants. You could add that to the staff. I could see them doing something like that for sure, but if they just do that, it's not enough. You got to change that aspect. Have to. The aspect isn't good enough. You got to change it. We need to make that aspect better. So it will do a lot more work. If that aspect, 40% damage reduction. So that's 50%. That's like another million on all these crits. And obviously there's still some things that can make this build a little bit better with, I need more attack speed in the build, but I'm telling you, man, that it could be good. I don't need it to be great. I just need to be viable so it's fun to play. Like 101 pitch should be cleared pretty simple. The boss is going to be hard. We're going to go to the boss and you guys are going to be like, oh man, this build sucks. Because it doesn't look terrible from here, but it gets worse. Trust me. Because I have a 40% reduction for no reason. Just reduct me. Oh, snap. This one. See, this is why piercing is good right here, because I can't get behind him. All right, so you get to the boss. You'll be like, oh no, oh god, what happened? All right, we run in and out. Run in and out. Oh, it's not a bad boss, though. It's because you can't stay close to him. So it's like, we'll see. Well, the nice thing is you don't have to be close to this build. But yeah, that's not enough. We do have to collect all the... We are using chain lightning enchant, so we do have to collect all the things. But you can tell. See, it doesn't do enough damage. 40%. Oh, I ran out of that. Barely. It's down again. It's good. We need more summons, man. We need more Conjure Mastery summons. We only got 4 out right now. If we could get more summons, it might be better. But we got 24 ranks, guys. 24 ranks of chain or of charge bolts right now. That's not even the most I could get. It's crazy, right? Need a higher lucky hit chance. Lucky hit's important in this build too. So there's a lot, but just is way too long to kill a boss for sure. I'm sure you all could agree with that. I think it circles in. The nice thing is I can just cast and the charge bolts will find them, but I'm not casting fast enough. That's for sure. Oh no, that is crazy. So as we could see, charge bolts need some help. I shouldn't have to fight a 101 boss that long. That is way too long to fight a 101 boss, and it just doesn't work, right? So yes, I could probably do 90s quick or 80s quick, but nobody wants to farm that. So all right, so we're gonna talk about the three things to save the sorcerer charge bolt build that we need to do. First, charge bolt aspect. We have to take away, deal 40x less damage. That is not good. No, that is not good. Second, what we need to do is overall base damage 10%. That's not even that much. And that 10% would be, that would take it up to 60 or to 80, 86, 71 to 86 on the damage. So at the current rank that it's at. So give us 10 or 12% more damage. That'd be around, I'm sorry. So 12% more damage would be about 75 to 90 at 24 ranks. 24 ranks should be there, man. 24 ranks should 100% be there. What is going on? So let's work on those two things. And then if you can let's still talk about it. The extra slot, and you gave us a beautiful staff. Change some things on it, but I should be able to put that right here and still have a focus and still have a wand. I would keep this staff on my back. I'd keep it on my back. It'd be so easy. I'd be able to carry it. I promise you I'd be able to carry it. Right now it's on my back. Look at it. It's on my back right now. I should be able to have something in my hands. So that's it. That's all I wanted to show. The charge bolt build, season 5 PTR. Let me know in the comments what you think, and hopefully we could save the Sorc for season 5.